Great. When did you see it?
Last night.
Oh, wow, okay.
In IMAX, and
Great.
those eagerly anticipated movies. That's the best. I love
Great.
it. The biggest challenge of your life?
Professionally, possibly, for sure, yeah, yeah. And the most rewarding, yeah.
Is there trepidation? Do you worry before you start this?
You have to. I think if you think you can cruise into anything, then you're screwed, you know. You have to put pressure on yourself. You have to feel like it's a challenge. You have to question whether you're up to the task. And that gives you the momentum and the motivation and the hunger to do it right, you know.
When did you feel that you'd captured him? Was it in research? Was it the moment you started shooting?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's an ongoing process. You know, I work so closely with Chris on it. There's a few scenes I think we both felt like that it landed, but you're constantly it's always a work in progress. You know, there was like I had 6 months rehearsal, and then the shoot happened so fast. It was 57 days. You know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Could you ask for a better partner though than Chris?
No, absolutely not. No.
Explain the Chris Nolan experience. What is it like?
It's kind of hard to describe. You know, I think people may be under the misapprehension that it's this huge, elaborate set and there's these amazing set pieces, which there are in some of his other films. But generally, when he's working with actors, it's very, very intimate, and it's just Chris and the camera and, you know, the boom op and the actors, and that's it. There's no video village, there's none of that. So it's all about the performances. And it feels, to me, like what it felt like on independent films in the old days. That's kind of what it feels like, because that's what he cares about, is the performances, because that's what carries the film. But he's incredibly demanding in the best way possible. He expects excellence from everybody. He's very rigorous. He's the most prepared you could ever imagine. He has all the story in his head. He's also a good laugh as well.
That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And co-stars, you know, when everyone is at a level, it brings it up.
Yeah.
Everyone here in this film is just so good.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how brilliant they are. And that, for me, every day was just a gift, you know, to be working with these extraordinary actors. And again, it just shows you how much respect people have for Chris, that they just wanted to be there to work with him.
Right, a complicated man. I cannot imagine living with what goes on in here that he had to do.
Yeah, very, very tricky, very kind of unknowable, very enigmatic, very ambiguous, which is great stuff to mine as an actor, you know? It's not linear, you know?
Right, and so much is done without saying a word. You can tell what's going on inside his head with your performance.
Well, that's the sort of acting that I love, is that internalization of emotions. That's what I love. You know.
Well, I thank you. You know, I had a teacher who was there for one of the tests.
Oh, no way.
And almost everyone died of cancer, and eventually he did too. And it's just, he would tell that story, and to see this on the screen, just so well done.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Nice to chat.